Welcome back to Your Travel with Olivia. Thank you so much for joining me here again today. However, if this is your first time visiting this channel, please consider subscribing by hitting the subscribe button that's down below, as well as the bell, which will notify you that I have just uploaded a new video. Well, as of March the 11th, that marked the 1-year anniversary since the pandemic started. And now, 1 year later, we have the vaccine that we have all been waiting for so that we could get back to traveling.
What are you going to do? Are you going to go crazy, just head out, start traveling and doing things? Or...
I have tons of anonymous sex. No,
yes.
I have no idea.
Like we used to. At least that is our hope. However, what does the vaccinated traveler need to know today when it comes to travel? Well, you probably have a lot of questions around that. Now that you've gotten your vaccine or will be getting it, how will you be able to travel? What does that mean? So here are some of the questions that people have. Once I am vaccinated, will I have total immunity? Once you've received the 2 doses, will that mean that I won't get the virus? And at the end of the day, they can't answer that because they don't have the time span that you require whenever you're testing out any vaccinations. You need to know how long is the effectiveness of it. So since they don't have the 18 months, the 2 years, the 5 years, the 10-year history behind it, they can't answer those questions for you right now. What they can tell you is at least you have 6 months. Another question might be, is once I'm vaccinated, can I still be a carrier? Well, potentially, yes. You can actually carry the virus and pass that on to somebody who has not been vaccinated. Is this going to be required every year? I need to have this vaccine. An unanswered question right now. Going forward, we'll have to see how long this vaccine lasts for. And when it does come to travel, will I need to show proof that I've had these vaccines before I will be allowed to travel? I can almost 100% say definitely, most definitely, that it will be one of those things, and not too far into the future actually, that you will require a vaccination passport to show proof that you've had both doses. So in order to go to certain countries right now, you do need to show proof that you have the yellow fever vaccination. There's a few countries out there, Brazil, Kenya, Botswana. Yes, you do need to show proof that you've had that yellow fever vaccination, or show proof that you cannot get it because it's contraindicated. So with that being said, vaccination passports is not something new, and yeah, that's why I say almost 100% I can see it being introduced here. One of the number one questions out there that people have is that once I am vaccinated, will I be able to travel like I did before? And the quick answer to that is probably not. Certainly not in the near future anyways. As of right now, in certain places, it still is, you still need to have a mask, you still need to social distance, you'll still need to quarantine, as well as you will still need to show a negative COVID-19 test 72, 48 hours prior to entry into their country. Right now, nothing has changed, vaccinated or not vaccinated. So the next question is then, why would I bother to get vaccinated if nothing is going to change? Well, science says that the reason that you want to be vaccinated right now is because it is definitely going to reduce the severity of the illness if you were to contract this virus. And it also reduces the chances that you can pass the virus on to somebody else. That being said, that takes the strain off of our hospitals so that there's not as many people being admitted, not as many people requiring a ventilator, and as well as not as many people who are meeting the end result. And the final question is, who can get the vaccine? As of right now, anyone under the age of 18 cannot get it unless it's the Pfizer vaccine. They are offering it to anyone who is 16 and over. And they're also saying that as long as the grandparents, family members, have been vaccinated, that it's okay for them to be around their grandchildren. And hopefully what we will see over the next 6 months to a year from now is the overall effects of this vaccine helps to reduce the severity, reduce the morbidity of this virus globally. Overall, we're going to get through all of this, and I will be doing an updated video on this in the next 6 months, 9 months from now, just to see how much we have progressed from this date. I did do a video just before Christmas on the possibility or the probability or the hopefulness of that vaccine. So now that it has arrived, back then you'd see that there was ambiguity as to whether we wanted to get the vaccine, but now that it's here, it's pretty well accepted that we are going to get it, and it makes a lot of sense. I hope that I have shed some light on this overall question marks that are out there in regards to the vaccine. If you do, however, have any questions or comments, please put that in the comment section down below. Look forward to reading those and responding to them as well. Thank you again. Adios. Have yourself a wonderful week. We'll talk soon. Take care. Bye.